One thing that I wanted to just point out is this color technique that I did on this beautiful model. So this is really cool if you're doing any kind of fashion colors, but it's also really great to do on any type of color palette that you want to begin with. So think about this as, on a multi-dimensional blonde. As I'm explaining the technique, think about different clients that maybe you can use the technique, maybe not necessarily the exact color. So this started off with a double process blonde. So I'm very, very fond of bringing all of it to a pale yellow and then putting all the color back in where I want it. Rather than when I do a root drop, sometimes people are like, well, if you're going to have a root drop anyway, why do we need to lighten it all the way to the root, right? Maybe we can just root drop this and then lighten everything else. For me, I like to lighten it all evenly and then put all my colors back in, because as it fades, it will fade in a really beautiful way, in a very soft way, so that she doesn't have a strong dark line and then all the different colors in there. She'll have her natural color coming in, she'll have my root drop in there, and then she'll have the fadage that's happening over time with the other colors. So it'll be a really cool dimensional color. So what I did, again, after the double process blonde, we went back in and we created basically 3 circles on the top of the head, throughout the head. One on the top, one in the middle, and then left the bottom out. So the bottom section is all done with a coppery kind of coral color by Matrix Soul Color Cult. And that was then applied through that whole bottom section. Then I dropped out the middle section and applied the next color, which was more of a pinky color from Soul Color Cult. And then the next one all the way through, and we had the light color on top, which was then the, so it's a blend of the pink and the orange. The idea here is you could put the color wherever you want it based on what you really want to see the most. If you want the pink to really pop through the front more, you could focus on the whole hairline being pink. If you wanted to see more color on top and see the brightness that I put here, you'll use maybe more of the copper color. But this is really beautiful. I've done this on people who are, let's say, I bring them all to like a, the base to like a level 7, a really cool level 7, maybe a 7V. Then we'll go back in with, let's say, an 10WN and an 8V in the 2 different colors, and do this technique so that you have these circles going up the top, and it looks like an amazing blend of, a multi-dimensional blonde playing off of that kind of warm and cool tone. So super easy to do. And her root drop, it's a 7V, so I get that nice slaty look. Again, this is very trendy, very poppy, but you can do it on somebody who wants something a little bit more commercial.